Okay guys, so let me tell you what's going on. If you've seen my last video, you know where I am. I'm organizing and cleaning my new relaxing corner, cozy corner. I'm making it more of a cozy corner. You can't really see it right now because I'm grateful that I'm this tall, but you can't successfully see that in me unless I put you at this really weird downward angle. So we're just not going to do that right now. You can see it in a little bit. I have been attempting to move in for about a month. We're almost at a month. And so I have officially gotten tired of my space being chaotic. Also, excuse the lighting. I know it's not going to be your favorite lighting, but I do not feel like going to grab my ring light. So this is what the first video is going to look like. Very, very much so chaos. But happy Vlogmas. Happy Vlogmas. So today, as I'm cleaning, I'm literally just going to be talking to you guys. I've cleared out most of everything. I'm going to put a compilation video up at some point of the progression of me organizing my room. So it's going to be interesting. It'll be fine though. It's great. So, but yeah, today's topic, we're talking about internal versus external reflection. I, in my modeling career, have gone through many stages of learning what each of those things are and look like. And so let me give you a better idea of what I'm talking about when I say internal versus external reflection. When you do work, when you do photo shoots and things like that, you get the results, you get the photos back, you get to see the work you put in its physical form or digital, whatever. And you have two options on how to review and reflect over that work. When I first started my career, very much depended on people telling me that they liked it. External reflection, and really it's external validation. But I'm like, look at how beautiful this work is. Look, can't you see? Can you da 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 da? Getting it from the outside, because I wanted it to reflect how I felt on the inside. And this year and honestly last year too, I really moved out of worrying about if other people like it, because the fact that I know people will like it because I like it. Now, if you see things on a very similar wavelength to me, you're going to like it, basically. So I just kind of stopped doing that, and I stopped letting that be the gauge in which I create work, because I know my level of inspiration and my abilities. And so therefore, I'm not necessarily worried if this particular person from this particular area who sees the world from this perspective loves it. No, I make beautiful work anyway, regardless of what you might think about, So I really adapted to this internal reflection and validation of it all. I call it reflection for this particular thing because I think of it as looking over the entire process to get to the result, not just, oh, look at this result, right? Because that's also a thing too, especially when I would want them to be into the process too, and oh my gosh, be in the same amount of awe that I was in because I was doing it. I'm like, because I find what I do very interesting. If you're curious about why I have tape on my thumb, I'll tell you in a different video. It's just annoying. Okay, but anyway. So, but yeah, I wanted other people to feel the depth in which the work I was doing. And I kind of was just able to live and feel my own confidence in my process, and knowing that, okay, this is what this process feels like for me to get me to this result, period. Even if people are there, if people are not there now, I'm just like, how do I feel about it? What does this process look like? What am I making sure I'm implementing? Am I practicing my poses? Am I making sure my facial expressions are on? Am I bringing good energy? Making sure my energy is reflected to the camera? All these things, because all these things are super important, right? So when I just started using my internal gauge instead of worrying about the external, I even realized my results looked better to me, but also felt better to me, because I wasn't looking for, hey, do you think this is cute? Do you think this is okay? Do you like this? I'm not asking questions. I don't care, because I know my quality of work. So if I ask for you to review it now, it's more like hey, this particular thing, because you can't tell me it don't look good overall, because I know what I can do, right? But it's gonna be like, hey, do you think we could tweak this lighting? Or hey, do you feel like the contrast is this? Or am I dull? But it's not like the work itself. It's not my poses and the me part of it. And if it is for me, the me part of it is still me. So it looks good, period. So that's just my little spiel for this video today, and I hope you have a great rest of your Vlogmas. I will see you tomorrow. Bye guys.